Okay, you all. So I want to record. I'm at my 3 months with having Sisterlocks, and so I kind of wanted to document again the journey at 3 month point. At this point, I love my hair, and that's just today. Now, tomorrow may be a totally different experience, but I'm really liking my hair. I'm liking the way the curl is, and I must confess that I did roll my hair. And the thing about rolling my hair is that I don't like my hair to be rolled, far as it is painful to me. I have become very tender headed. When I went to natural, I used to roll my hair before being natural. I used to roll my hair all the time. And now, since I went natural several years ago, and then with Sisterlocks now, I'm very, I would say, tender headed. And the rollers sometimes can cause me some discomfort. And I say more so in this area here, which is the area where is my troublesome area. Is right through here. But the back and the sides and stuff, not necessarily so. But I rolled it in just on regular sponge rollers and made sure the sponge rollers were covered. And I think it turned out great. Now it's been done for, I would say, rolled for a couple days. And today is probably going, I think, just the second day. So I am loving the process of having Sisterlocks. And I think a lot of times is that for me, my expectations was I was expecting my hair to be a little bit more scalpier than what it is. And so I just figured that I was just going to look like a plucked chicken. I just knew that. I had it already in my head. I already knew that. But now, since I think I was trying to think of the outcome being worse than what it actually would be, so I'd be pleasantly surprised when it wasn't as worse as I thought it was going to be, or as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm happy with my hair. Even the top portion of it, like I said, this area here where I struggle with, and I think for me it has thickened up, but I am still a little bit concerned, and I go in that space of concern about, oh gosh, this is so thin, and this, doesn't, it doesn't look right, and my hair, the top of my hair is not going to grow, and I go through all of that stuff, but I have to go and reflect inside of me, and I have to say, hey, Darla, chill out, relax, and just go with the flow. That you can't worry about it. The more you worry about it, then it's going to cause your hair to thin out even more, and just go with it. Do the things that you want to do. And I will say, a lot of people have the option of they want to use certain medications and things like that, but I have decided that I wanted to go more on the holistic approach. And so I have a oil that I put on probably about every other day, and I massage it in and give my head a full massage. I know with Sisterlocks, you're not supposed to put any type of oil on it, but I do, just because of been diagnosed with alopecia. Also, I think that I go for my retightens, and my last retighten, my consultant said that my hair was doing fine. There was no slippage or anything. So basically, she said, whatever I'm doing, continue to do. And as long as I'm doing that and it's working out for me, I'm going to keep on using the oil. I don't use an excessive amount of oil, but I use just enough oil that I can, kind of see that it's on my scalp, and then I massage it and work it in. And the oils that I use, for me, they absorb into my skin pretty well and pretty good, good. So that's what I do. But like I said, I am loving my Sisterlocks. Again, it was the best thing that I ever could have did for me, and just giving me the peace of mind to be able to not worry about my hair every day. Just didn't want to comb it, didn't want to do anything to it. So, and of course, there's not much combing or anything with Sisterlocks. Now, since I did have to roll it, there was some manipulation with rolling it. And then when I took the rollers off, it was, I kind of did it in a spiral curl. I just unloosened them with my hand, and I was done with it. And that's all I've done, and that's what I'll do. Last night I just put on my satin cap and woke up and fluffed it up and went about my business for today. So I I'm enjoying this journey. I know that I'm going to have to change my diet. There were probably about 6 months ago, I was eating very healthy and had lost a few pounds and was feeling pretty good. My daughter came to stay with me during the whole crisis here with the health issue for about 2 or 3 months. And instead of me influencing her about eating, she influenced me about eating, in which she eats, fried food. She likes her Mexican and she eats out and all that, instead of me eating maybe meat probably about 2 to 3 times a week, and pretty much if I ate meat, it was some type of a fish. That was my primary diet. I ate a lot of greens and a lot of different green vegetables and just, fruit, fresh fruit and all kinds of different stuff. And it worked for me. So now I'm trying to wean myself off. I even have started even drinking soda again. And I have never been a real strong soda drinker, but now it's like I crave soda. So soda is addicting. Whatever they put in it, it makes you crave it. So trying to wean myself off of the soda again. There's only like one soda a day, but I don't even want to drink one soda a day. So trying to start drinking and increasing my water intake. And of course, I do know and realize that increasing your water intake is good for you, period. Good for your skin, good for your hair, even good for your body, period, and your electrolytes and things like that. I know you can also over drink water, so you have to, be careful with that, but I don't think I'm anywhere near even probably the daily recommended amount. I'm just now getting to that point of where I'm drinking enough water. So that's just my update about my hair, and I will continue to update, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe even in a month. But I think that I just want to say to people who are dealing with or have been diagnosed with alopecia, when it's concerning Sisterlocks, for me, I'm only documenting my journey. Everybody's journey may be different, but for me, my journey with Sisterlocks and being diagnosed with alopecia is that so far it has been a good thing. And I think that if I change my diet and go back to eating more healthier diet, I think that it will benefit me. Eating the foods that you should not eat if you have been diagnosed with alopecia, or anybody really. One thing is sugar also. Again, it was the holidays and I was gorging myself on that sweet goodness. I had to have a piece of cake, I had to have a piece of pie. There was cookies and all that wonderful stuff, even those sweet potatoes with all that brown sugar and stuff and syrupy stuff. Hey, I indulged. So I think now is the time that I have to kind of redirect my mind and my state of mind and go back to eating the way I know I need to eat. And I will say that when I eat healthier, I can tell the difference in my scalp. Before I start eating healthy and taking some vitamins and stuff, for the alopecia, my scalp was even more, I could say, it was painful, not extreme, but painful. And so once I started doing the things and massaging my scalp and eating healthier, then it became a lot better for me. So just documenting how my hair looks and what's going on at this moment, and continue to document my journey. And thank you for listening, and I hope I wasn't rambling. And you have a good day, and see you next time.